All right, Reed, we're going to go over again how you should be creating the pre-decorated products for a website, then how we can configure the pages, and then clone the sites for each Delaware Hayes sports team. So whenever we're going to create a pre-decorated product in which we're using transfers, we're going to come down to Teamwear. Now, again, everything you're going to need to select for the products are right in here. It doesn't really matter which product you start with. In this case, we'll just start with the competitor tee, which is the ST350. And once, all we're going to do is we're going to put a design on here, and then we're going to do a batch update and so forth, just like we did before. Now, the nice thing is, once we clone a site, these pre-decorated products will also be cloned, and then we can easily just switch out this logo, and it'll be applied to the wide range of products. So you're really only going to have to do this a couple of times whenever you're adding new artwork, really. So let's get this to where we want it to be. We're going to lock this layer. We don't want anybody to be changing the size, the colors, or anything like that because this is a transfer design. But by locking it and still allowing personalization, we allow the customer to actually customize the back of the design. So we're going to hit, all we have to do here is select a color that we want it to be on. Most of the time our default is going to be a black or a gray of some kind. Save and continue. And then we're going to actually configure the batch update settings. Now, again, we're going to create a very simple name. So we'll do Pacers CC, and then we're going to pin blank product name. The pinning the blank product name means that after the name itself, it's going to have a dash, and then in this case, adult competitor tee or ladies V-neck. It just helps the customer understand which product they're actually selecting. Then when we come down here, the default, leave it to be t-shirts, and then we're going to batch update everything so that they go into the right columns. Another big thing is allow users to customize. This way they can add a name on the back if they want. We're going to hit save and continue. And from here, we're going to select our batch products to add this design to. So again, we're going to come back down to Teamwear. And we're going to select a good amount of these products. So like we talked about before, the LST361 is very popular. We're trying to get a variety of adult, youth, and ladies t-shirts, sweatshirts, and V-necks and tanks for the women. And again, you're not going to have to do this very often. Once we create a couple products, you're going to just be switching out the design and the colors that are used. This last page, we're going to use a lot of them. We'll go with that. Now again, anytime we can create these products and then turn them off later. It's just easier to do it all at once. Now we're going to choose the colors. Most of these, we're going to choose black. Make sure that it's actually black. On this 2 color, I'm going to choose with the orange sleeves, as you had in the store. We could choose to limit the colors, but really I would leave everything available to the customer to choose what they actually want to be able to select from. If they want to put an orange and white design on a green shirt, let them. You're transfer pressing it. It really doesn't matter unless you're actually holding inventory. And we've got this one last one. All right, so there you go. Now we're going to just hit save and continue. And this is one of the longer parts of the process as it has to start actually calibrating these products for you. And there we go. We just save it, and from there we can actually calibrate the product itself. If we come into edit or configure, I'm going to then be able to assign the category that it belongs to. So in this case, this is going to be a V-necks and tanks. And that's really it as far as changing the categories that you're going to have to do. And then I'm going to just hit save. Now, once you added these products, we're going to have to make sure that each one of them is put in the proper category. And then on the actual front of the website, we've calibrated each page to coordinate with these categories. Now, again, I'll do these for you. In this case, put them in the correct categories. But I want to show you something really cool is once we clone this site, you'll be able to do it then, for instance, the soccer team. And you'll already have these pre-decorated products. Now that we have these products created, to actually edit the actual site, you're going to come to website pages. And again, I've already calibrated each page for you to coordinate with the category that it should be. So on the left here, we're going to just come to pages. Again, we have the home, t-shirts, v-necks, and tanks, long sleeves, sweatshirts, and accessories. Now, to edit a page, we're going to just select one of them. So we'll come to long sleeve. And again, each page is configured so that it's just going to just really show the product page name at the top and then the pre-decorated products down here, if it ever loads. There we go. Again, so we're showing the pricing, the different colors the customer could choose, and then again the product name up here. So each one of these pages will look just like these, and then when we clone the site, it'll again have all of these same pages. It'll already have these pre-decorated products like these, but then you'll just have to go in there and change them so that they actually are the new design. So let's actually show you how to clone the site. So we're going to come back to our admin. And down here in administration, come to clone store settings. There's two things you can do. You can either make this a store template in which you can keep cloning it from there, or you can just clone the store. In your case, I think you should just clone the store. This is one of my stores, up to 50 products. We're within the 50. Click OK. And in this case, make it Hayes Soccer. And again, you can just essentially create the same type of site and then just change the designs from there. And it's much easier to go from there. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.